Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta Data Exchange. The US markets moved continuously higher for 3 days. I'm talking about S&P 500 and Nasdaq. I think I told you many times, when you are watching US market, we should not be looking at the Dow Jones. We have to look at only S&P 500. There are two reasons. Number one, Dow is a equal weighted index. So even a small stock falls big, that will have a big impact in the numbers. And number two, that is an average of 30 stocks. That's not a broader market. Whereas S&P 500 is a broader market, is an average of 500 stocks. That's number one. The second thing is a weighted average index, just like Indian market. So S&P 500 is up for 3 continuous days, but right now future is slightly lower. Asian markets are mostly trading with some kind of a negative bias, but GIFT Nifty indicating about 20-30 point higher opening. Why? The reason is very simple. The day before yesterday, FIIs were net sellers. Monday market shot up like nearly 1,000 points, but FII buying was very little, only about 1,000 plus crore. That was a disappointment. And Tuesday, the market fell 400 points, but still FII did not sell much. I think about 1,000 plus crore, I think they sold. And then Wednesday, yesterday the market was recovering about 100 points, but Bank Nifty was down, but still FIIs were net buyers. So, if you look at the 3 days put together, so FIIs are still net buyers for only about 1,000 crore. So, because yesterday the FIIs were net buyers and today GIFT Nifty indicating a slight positive, that's about 20-30 point higher opening. Anyway, for the last 2 trading sessions, markets have been highly volatile. For every half an hour, 1 hour, Nifty was making more than 100 point up and down move. It was hugely volatile. If you look at the 24,500 put option yesterday, that is considered to be the support. Previous day it closed around 115. Yesterday at some point of time it came to 30. Then from 30 all the way again it went up to 115. Then again from 115 it came down to 30. Such a swing, like 4 times up and down. That's very, very treacherous market, we can say. Sometimes in the past I've observed, if 1 or 2 days before the expiry, if the markets are too volatile, many times the expiry day goes very, very silent. So in that context, today expiry should not be, Nifty should not be making a very big move on either side. And moreover, there is no news now. Whatever the news, like US inflation data, Indian inflation data, or the Indo-Pakistan ceasefire, US-China trade deal. So when everything is over, the markets should consolidate at least for a few days before getting some kind of a trigger. And, so anyway, Nifty is likely to trade between 24,500 and 24,800 today. But will not be surprised if there is some kind of a positive bias, as FIIs were net buyers yesterday. So that is the picture. And Bank Nifty, for the last 2 trading sessions, it is a banking stocks like HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, ICICI Bank, especially the private sector banks. So they are falling. So, number one, the Bank Nifty has to recover, then followed by Reliance, and then followed by IT stocks. So then only the Nifty will be recovering. And so as I have always been maintaining, I have not been very bullish about auto and FMCG sector. And now the pharma sector is in trouble because of this US market. But Parma index is not an index heavyweight, so there is nothing to worry much. So now the worry is about HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. So they are like, for the last 2 days, these two stocks are coming down. If any recovery in those two stocks, then the Bank Nifty will move higher and hence the Nifty. So looking at the open interest, I told you already, 24,500 is a good support. The resistance for the time being, for the next few trading session, the support is at 24,500. Resistance is the recent high of 24,920. Or you can take it as 25,000. Right? So 25,000 is a very, very important level. And moreover, another reason why we are expecting not a very violent move, the volatility index has fallen about 5%, more than 5% yesterday, and volatility index fell for third straight day. So if the VIX continues to fall, then market consolidation, maybe with some kind of a positive bias, may continue for another 2 or 3 days. So anyway, this is the third week expiry. We still have 10 more trading session. May series is a long series, 5-week series. And then, usually Nifty moves only 2,000 to 2,500 point in 1 year. And nowadays, every month it is making double of that move. In April, Nifty fell 2,000 points, shot up more than 2,000 points, more than 4,000 point move in April. In May also, in just 2 days, 1,000 points shot up, then 400 point fell, 1,400 point move in just 2 trading sessions. So nowadays, positional trade is becoming difficult, and then intraday trade also. And the first 45 minutes, the game is over. Market make a 2-way, 3-way, 4-way move, and stop loss hit left, right, and center for the people who are holding the positions. Then after 10 o'clock, you want to enter, the premium is ultra low. So it's very, very difficult. So for the last 1 year, it has been a tough time for traders actually. So let us see what is going to happen today, who is going to lead. But as I told you, I always say, keep watching HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Reliance. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.